All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. Today we're going to do an everyday carry and kind of show you what I've been carrying lately, some of the ideas, some things that you can carry. I kind of go through a lot of gear sometimes because sometimes I like to test new flashlights. Obviously, I got knife and things like that I'm always changing around just so I can make videos here for you guys. But typically, you don't need all this. You don't need, three flashlights, two knife. Usually you need a good gun, you need a good holster, you need a good flashlight, a good everyday carry knife, a good belt, things like that. We're going to talk about that right after this. I want to give you a quick shout out to Core Essential because obviously they are a sponsor in this video. And to me, that is just fantastic. All right, check it out. This video is brought to you by Core Essential. Core Essential is a great company that has been around here in the community for quite some time. They got a new belt now in the market. It's called the Garrison Gun Belt. Super comfortable, heavy duty. It's about 1.75 wide, so a little bit different than the other belts that they have put out in the past. It has a loading rating of 10 pounds. That makes it fantastic for concealed carrier, police officers and stuff like that. Everything else that Core Essential is known for is in this belt as well. It has a 40 plus sizing point, so no matter pretty much what size you are or how big you are, you're going to be able to adjust that belt to you, and you're going to be able to make adjustment to that belt very, very easy to get that perfect fit. Again, awesome company. Check it out. There's going to be a link down below. And if you want to save some money, make sure you use the code JAHER6. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. Check it out. If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe. Share this video with somebody. I really appreciate that. If somebody's getting into everyday carry, concealed carry, and things like that, please share this video. It may help someone. By the way, that intro or that plug that you saw on this bell is awesome. The only issue that we have so far, if you haven't seen the review, I'll probably link it down below. Not really an issue, but something to keep in mind is that this bell is a 1.75 compared to this bell right here, which is your standard, typically your typical bell that we typically see here in the community. I believe that's 1.5. So the problem here with this belt is not really a problem, but again, is that you got to be careful with the clips, right? This clip right here is for that belt, not for this new belt. So if you decide to buy this new belt that just came out, that is awesome, has a great capacity, a weight, standard, and all that, just keep in mind that you're going to have to find a holster that accommodates that belt. So let's start talking about everyday carry, right? Why? Or first of all, why? And I'm going to tell you, with everything going on right now, you gotta be you gotta be an idiot not to have something, right? Now, everybody cannot carry a gun. Obviously, some people can because some of the states are regulated, or maybe you made a decision at one point that now doesn't allow you to carry a gun, right? So again, this video is typically intended when I show guns and things like that, it's for the law-abiding citizen. But some of you guys that can't carry guns because whatever reason, just always keep in mind that there is other choices out there. Some people in some of the communist states, they carry knife and they carry things that they could carry there legally, right? So all right, everyday carry, the first thing is going to be, obviously a good belt. You got to have a good belt, and I've been using this belt from Vetus Holsters, and I just finished kind of doing the testing on it. Pretty decent belt so far, and I'm gonna do an update on that video coming up in the future, so keep in touch for that. But I wanted to show you this core belt that we have used here in the channel for God knows how long. We've been using core belts for a while, and again, a good belt is obviously something that you want to have. And I'm gonna tell you, don't think that just because you have a decent belt from Walmart or something like that, it's gonna do it. Trust me, it's a life-changing when you get a belt that is designated to carry a gun. And one of the things, here that I like about belts like this, like Core Essentials, you see that belt buckle right there, right? They do sell other belt buckles as well. So again, you could do different styles and things like that. So a belt is just a fantastic thing. Let me share here my screen real quick with you guys to show you a little bit more information. And like I said, this is the new belt from Core Essentials right there, $60 or $69. And obviously that's the new belt that they're building right now. 10-pound capacity. That's crazy, man. That's pretty decent if you open carry and things like that. Again, if you open carry and you live in one of those states that you like to do that and you want to open carry a spare magazine, carry a multi-tool. Some people do it, man. 10 pound is just fantastic. But this one right here that we typically, the typical one, I mean, you could see all the bells right there, right? The X5, I have used this one in the past. Actually, Stacy uses this bell. And yeah, and she's a lady and she's my wife, but she knows for carrying that bell. And I think the one that I have right now, I can't remember the name. I think it's the X2. So many different ones that you get confused. Yeah, the X2. So again, excellent bells. Make sure you have a belt. Really make sure you have a belt, because a belt to me is critical, and it's going to help you establish that foundation, right? Everything is going to come from the belt. Everything else that we're going to carry is going to be from the belt, because once again, you need to have those pants in place, right? So, all right, the gun is what everybody wants to know. So here's my gun, M&P Shield. And man, I like this gun a lot. And I've been using this gun for years upon now. This firearm has been with me for so long. It's just a fantastic firearm. And again, 7 rounds. You got your 7 round magazine. You have your 8 round magazine. You could do all kind of different stuff. Like this is my 7 round. And obviously there you could see that I have that pinky extension, right? And I do carry self-defense ammunition. I don't remember what this is. Maybe like critical duty or critical defense, something like that. But again, critical or personal defense ammunition to me is super important. You want to have top quality for your firearms. And once again, we know that you can't afford to stockpile that kind of ammo. But once again, for your personal home defense or your personal concealed carry firearm, you want to have the best ammunition out there. I'm going to tell you guys, this gun is so amazing. Really, really amazing. And one of the things that I like is that there is so many of them. I think Smith and Wesson puts some information out there that they have sold millions of them, right? At one point, they had them for like less than $300, sub $300. And to me, that was mind blowing. The fact that you could buy such a reliable, dependable, something that every single time I have pulled the trigger, this thing works, right? It's just do so fantastic. This one has a safety, and the reality is that this one has a safety because when I bought this gun, I want to say, maybe I'm wrong, it been too many years. It been probably, wow, I don't even know, over 5-6 years maybe, or even longer than that. But when I bought this gun, I don't think they offer it without the safety, and this is the one that I was able to get. So again, M&P Shield is a fantastic gun. There's many of them out there in the market. It's proven to work. The ergonomics are great. I love how the M&Ps feel in my hand. In fact, I like the M&Ps more than the Glocks. I said that many times. My home defense pistol is an M&P 9 core, which I have in a location right now, right? So again, I got a Glock 17, but I still decided to go for the M&P 9. That's how much I like them. I like the ergonomics. I like how they feel. The triggers are okay, are not the best triggers out there, but you know what? This is not competition. This is like concealed carry. I don't think I'm gonna be like, and we ain't gonna be doing none of that. So again, it's just a great gun and highly recommended. There's many videos here in the community about this gun. Now, holster. I got to tell you, I went for this. Look at this. I've been using my holster, right? You see how it's forming already to my body? I went with this for a simple factor that is comfort, right? Comfort. And I want to bring Vetus Holsters website here for you guys to check out a couple things that I want to show you guys. And let's bring it up over here. And as you can see, this is a Vetus holster, and Vetus has multiple different holsters. I have tried this one right here in the middle. I did that with, I believe, a Glock 43. Yeah, I had it for the Glock 43. It was great. It was really nice. It was a decent holster. I actually have had this one as well. In fact, I have tried all three holsters. Now, if you ask me, if Vetter watches this video, the holster right here, the Light Talk for $60 is kind of expensive. Really, nowadays it's a little bit expensive. Knowing that, places like Bravo Concealment, you could get a holster for, $40. To me, it's expensive. They need to lower the price on that. But I got the Comfort Talk, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's very, very comfortable. It comes with different firearms. I mean, you could see here, you could pick whatever you want. And to me, it's just a fantastic choice. I've been using it nonstop with this pistol for quite some time already. You see, this is even loose. I got to tie that up. But again, it's just really comfort. And the thing here is that you're fat. If you have that tactical body fat, if you want to put it that way. When you have a holster, if you don't have this back piece right here, guys, and your pistol is just sitting here, it's going to touch your love handle, right? Your tactical love handle. And it's just very uncomfortable. Really, very, very uncomfortable. I didn't like that. As I gained a little bit of weight, back when I was in the Marines, and I came out and I was like jacking all those things, still skinny from the military time. Didn't have this issue, really didn't. But as I became more of a civilian and I gained a lot of weight, this thing right here, it was just very, very uncomfortable. So with this holster, we're going to put the pistol here in the holster. As you can see right there, everything is literally protected. So the pistol is really not touching your skin. This is protecting your tactical love handle. Love it. Highly recommended. Not only the Vetus holsters, I'm talking about more of that style of holster. I'm becoming a fan. I remember years and years ago, my little brother was like, hey, man, you should check out the hybrid holsters. And I was like, no, dude, no. I'm just Kydex holsters, tactical, baby. And he was like, dude, you're missing out. They're really comfortable. And now I know that they are really comfortable. So, right. So we got a good bell. We got a good holster. We got a decent pistol that is reliable, dependable, that it works. We got some, again, personal defense ammunition. The next thing I got is my knife. Bam. I've been using this knife for quite some time. Now, if you know me, I'm not a knife guy. Really not. You're never going to see me buying a knife that is, hundreds of dollars. I'm just not going to do that. I really don't. If I have hundreds of dollars, I buy guns, ammo, or I put things in my motorcycle. For me, pocket knife are not, I wouldn't say disposable, but if I pay $50 and I have them for, a year or so, whatever, I'm good with that, right? I don't love knife that much or anything like that. Now, this one right here, I believe I got it in the bottle box. One of the bottle boxes had this one, and I'm actually like it. I like this knife a lot. Let me bring it here into the screen so some of you guys could see it as well. And again, it runs for about $50. So to me, it kind of is a little bit in the higher, I guess, price, if you want to put it that way. For me, for budget knife, there is so many knife out there that they are just fantastic and they work fine, and they ain't like the $30, right? I do like the $30 range a little bit more, but you know what? I got this one in the bottle box, and it has done really well. I really like it. It has worked fine. It's sharp enough. I like it's not completely too grippy, but it's grippy enough, right? This is G10. It's open right there, which I like knives that are open. You could watch them out and things like that. The steel is the A13 MOV or whatever it is, and it works just fine. Obviously it's liner lock, nothing to be too impressed. But Spyderco, this is the Spyderco Persistence. They are known from being a fantastic company, and they know from doing great things, right? So I mean, it's a decent company with decent reputation. Probably that's why it's a little bit more expensive than some of the knife out there. But once again, I'll link. By the way, I'm gonna link links down there if you guys want to buy some of the stuff. Obviously, support the channel. We definitely appreciate that. But Kershaw has tons of knife in the $30 range that are just fantastic. In Ontario, the Rat 1, the Rat 2, I think, and some of those knife, they're just great. They work fantastic, and they're a little bit cheaper than this one. But again, once again, I like it. You guys see it. It's so like, all used and stuff, dirty, because I actually use it at work. So, all right, I got a knife. I know some of you guys, say always spare magazines. That's something, if you want to do it, carry a spare magazine. Obviously, no one ever is going to tell you not to. If somebody tells you it's a bad idea to carry a spare magazine, you'd be like, "Whoa, you really not thinking straight here, right?" A spare magazine allows you to have more rounds if you get into a fight. A spare magazine allows you, if you find yourself in some type of malfunction with your firearm. If something happened to your gun, you could quickly take that magazine out, put a new magazine into the gun that is fresh, that is ready to go, right? So this today, I wasn't carrying a spare magazine or anything like that, but obviously, if you want to carry one, is a great idea. Now, flashlights, bam. I'm gonna tell you, I like flashlights that are, I guess, in a way, simple to use. And this one right here, the Streamlight ProTac 2L, is fantastic. This light, look at how beat up this light is. This light is fantastic. There's only one issue with this light, and you know what it is? The lumens. Only pushes out 500 lumens, and to me, that's just something that I just can't believe it. I wish it would do a little bit better. I'm gonna bring it here on screen as always, just so you guys to check it out from Streamlight. Streamlight has supported the channel many times. We definitely appreciate that. But as you can see, 500 lumens, and to me, that's just a deal breaker. If this flashlight will be 1,000 lumens, I no longer no other flashlights or anything like that. Nevertheless, it's a good light. I use it all the time because it's simple. And check this out: on, off, on, off. I know this may be a little complicated for some of you guys, but I'm going to tell you, some of the flashlights out there have so much stuff going on that it makes it confusing. And in a self-defense situation, all you want to do is identify the bad guy and make sure that you can engage, right? Identify the bad guy and try to get into the fight to survive whatever attack you're facing, right? So you don't want to be like, all right, let me change the different settings. Let me press here. Let me press there. If I double press here, it's going to turn red. No, all those things are utility flashlights. What you really want is that you want a flashlight that has a momentary, so easily turn it on, turn it off, very, very quiet, very, very easy, right? And pushes out enough light. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, Fabian, 500 lumens is more than enough. Yeah, it may be more than enough. I just like to be a little bit more, specifically if I had to find myself outside my house or something like that. I mean, 800 lumens, it would have been a little bit better than 500. But nevertheless, this light is awesome. I use it all the time. It's very, very light. Like you could carry this thing and not even notice that you actually have it. It's very easy to carry, very light, and it's a cool flashlight. Now, the other flashlight that I have is this one right here. I actually carry this one a lot, and I carry it so much that it's actually dead. So I actually took it to take it with me. I think it was yesterday, and it was dead. I'm like, I gotta change the battery, right? And I like this one too. It's from Olight. It's the M2T. Now, if you go into Amazon, right, and if you go into Olight and all that stuff, and you bring the N2, right, the N2 Olight, you're gonna see that there's so many different ones. Really, they are. There's a ton of them, right? Specifically, this one. You have the M2R, 1800 lumens. You have the another N2R, and you have this one, the M2T, 1200 lumens. This thing is bright, guys. Very, very bright. Just keep in mind that some of these things, like 1200 lumens and all that, depends the battery that you have. Like this one right here comes with this two little batteries. I'm sure it's not 1200 lumens, probably less. But again, I like the T. Now, the T versus the R, there's some differences there. It's not the same flashlight. It's different. One of the biggest concept right here, as you can see, the R is rechargeable, but then again, the R is bigger. It's a lot bigger. It's not as comfortable to carry as a T. And once again, this one is not rechargeable, but I do have this thing right here, which I recharge my batteries all the time with that. Right. So I don't care that it's not rechargeable, the flashlight itself, because I have a way to recharge my batteries. But what I do care is that it's easy to carry and it has that momentary, quickly press on, press off. Right. Now, this one does have some different settings right here, which you could go through all different settings and all, high, low, medium, all that stuff. I mean, it's not as simple as the Streamlight that I have right here, but nevertheless, it's not too bad, right? It's really not too bad. I usually leave it in the highest level, and that's it. I really enjoy this light. Again, there are some things that are not good. Obviously, you need a way to recharge your batteries and things like that. That's a big component. Some people nowadays want to have a rechargeable flashlight. This one doesn't do that, but I like the sight. I like how it carries, and I like the momentary, and I like, that it's a pretty dependable flashlight. I have it for quite some time and it has done just great. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I've been carrying lately. Let me know what you carry down in the description below, in the comments below. Obviously, I got a belt, I got a holster, I got a pistol, I got a knife, I got personal defense rounds, I got a flashlight, and I think I'm pretty set. Obviously, when it comes to this kind of video, sometimes people get all wrapped up into it and be like, well, this is better, this is now. I totally get that, but what I would tell you is simple. Whatever you're going to carry, make sure you always have it. And, usually 99.9% of the time, I have this with me. So, people say all the time, I carry a Glock 19. Yeah, but you carry the Glock 19 every now and then. Well, I'll prefer to carry my M&P Shield when I always, almost every single time I have it, right? So, again, this is what I do. Let me know what you do down in the comment section below. Big shout out to Core Essentials. And as always, God is in control.